Yo, we are live. Welcome back, everyone, to the stream. This is going to be a continuation video here for some of the people who are not familiar with how GPS positioning satellites work. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a little lesson in some of this stuff if you did not know how it works. So, right now, we're going to look at a circular orbit pattern around the equator. This is not a geostationary. This is moving around in a circular orbit, and I'm basically simulating what that orbit looks like. Okay. Now, we currently have about 41 satellites that are used in the GPS constellation that we use, but only 4 of them are needed to actually pinpoint your location on any particular part of the globe. Um, the other the other satellites in the constellation are there so that you can be able to use the GPS system pretty much anywhere on the globe. But you only technically need 4 to get your location pinpointed at any particular part of the globe. All right. So, yes, there are 41 of them. This is the United States, and you can see you got Africa here, we got South America, United States, all that stuff here on the globe. You can also have to see the satellite on the circular orbit that we're showing here currently. So it's moving around. It's not in geostationary, because geostationary would detect that it stays in the same place orbiting with the Earth. This one right here is actually orbiting around. And this is just showing you a basic model, okay, showing you how a circular orbit will work with a GPS satellite, okay, or any other satellite that's in a circular constellation. But we're going to show you here also the other satellites that are in that constellation as well. So I'm going to go back over here now and show you guys that just for continuity purposes. Okay, Mr. BGS, I'm showing you this. It's not an article. I know it's not an article. I showed the article yesterday. This is the actual circular orbits that are coming from each particular satellite. So we're going to go ahead and share that now with you. Thank you very much for your question, sir. I'm answering it for you today. Hope that you can get something out of it. No, that's not it. Nope, wrong one. Okay, we're gonna go here. All right, yes. Now, this one right here is going to show us the moving constellation of all of the satellites in their orbits, respectively. Okay, there we go. Now, as you can see, all right there, here, as you can see, where my original one was at, and so you can see here, it's going around that circle. Okay, that's what I made my model off of. This is the actual model. Okay, now you see all these different satellites that are here. It's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3. We have up to 41 of these things that circle our globe in an orbit to provide us with our GPS information and data that we take for granted on the cell phones and the different GPSs and just everything that we use today. We take a lot of this stuff for granted, but there are a lot of satellites up there. It's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4. It only takes 4 to get a positioning for your device, but we have over 40 satellites in orbit that are continuously orbiting our Earth that allow us to do this. So there are multiple ones, and these are civilian. Okay, a lot of these satellites, you know what I'm saying, are, like I said, are in a orbit, and you don't need to use every single one of them to get a position. All right, just as you see in the model here, you see that only a couple of them are needed to pinpoint a position on the Earth based on where your device is. It's using a clock, and that is how it allows the device that you're using to be able to determine where exactly it is in relative to the satellites that it is using at the particular time when that satellite is passing over your head. Now, there are military satellites that we use on the books and off the books that give even more resolution in terms of where and how. You won't know that because that's top secret information. However, I will tell you this, that there are satellites that you do not know about. They're not on the books, all right? And definitely the military uses satellites, okay, that are not on the books and that are so much more complex than some of these commercial application satellites. And we can also use every commercial satellite. There is a military mode that we can use basically as admin or super user, where you can take that 7-meter accuracy down to about millimeters or centimeters. Okay. The average GPS user does not have that. Okay. You only have that when you are a super user and admin. Usually that's reserved for government and military. And a lot of the satellites that are for military actually do not even interface with this network. They have their own network, and we can actually use these satellites in the commercial network and actually get down to the centimeter and the millimeter. But you cannot use that for commercial applications at all. So just here, you can see it has Los Angeles there. And you can see right there on Los Angeles, you can see multiple satellites crossing over. And as one satellite goes over and the next one comes up, that is how in that circular motion, we always have some type of GPS coverage. So I hope that helps out somebody who really actually cares about this stuff and not just making up stuff and not just trying to shout other brothers down on their panels and stuff like that. Hey, brother, that ain't what we over here for. If you come over to Shatterstar Games, you see I'm giving you the data. I'm not yelling at other brothers, and I'm not cursing them out, and I'm not cutting them off. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you data. I'm showing you factual data, and I'm giving you everything that you asked for over here. So thank you very much, BGS, for your question. I've answered it. I hope it serves you to the best, and I hope you're able to use this information to help out some of the people and your viewers and help yourself out to learn how GPS constellations actually work. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you for everybody that's watching. Thank you for anyone that came by and checked out the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments, and I'll go through some stuff for you. As a matter of fact, we can do another stream if you guys like. If you're that interested in GPS satellite positioning, or you're actually interested in some military things. So, all right. Thanks, guys. And I'm out.